Hey guys, so today for Mother's Day we're going to be making these. Some of you saw me making them yesterday. We're going to be making a paper lily. So I'm going to go through the instructions with you just because there is quite a few steps. So the first thing you're going to do is to get everybody at your table is going to get a thing of tape, and then each person needs 2 pieces of construction paper. One of the papers that looks like this, and then one paper with a poem on it. So after you have all the papers that you need, the first thing that you're going to do is start by tracing your hands. You should be able to fit your hands on the paper like this. Some people with bigger hands might only be able to get 3, but try to get at least 3 on each piece of paper. If you want to trade hands so that you have more colors, you can. I would pick 2 different colors so that you get at least 2 different color flowers. After you have them, start cutting them out so that you end up with something like this. Now you'll notice one of the things that I did was I cut off the bottom of the hand. That is to allow us to roll it a little bit better. After you have all your hands cut out, what you're going to do is, starting with your thumb side, start rolling it in on itself. And what I'm doing is I'm going to use my finger to kind of gauge. And then what I want to do is try to get that about the size of a pencil. So if I take my pencil, I should be able to put it in there, and it should be pretty close. Should be able to hold it like that. After you have it like that, what you're going to do is take a little piece of tape, stick it on the bottom corner so that it's sitting right here. Okay, and that should, oops, might need a slightly bigger piece of tape, hold. Okay, so you're going to do that for all 6 of them. After you have 6 of these, you're going to switch to this piece of paper. Now you'll notice on this piece of paper there's oops, I have it upside down. Couple X's, and then there's G's and Y's. What you're going to do on the Y's is color it yellow, and on the G's color it green, so that it looks like this. Does not have to be perfect. We're going to be rolling it up, so as long as it's close, it's fine. If you want to pick different colors, that's fine with me too, but I picked green and yellow because that's realistic. If you want to make it funky, you're more than welcome to. After you're finished with this, what you're going to do is you're going to cut on these lines straight down. You are not cutting on this line right here. Okay? You're cutting straight down each line. I have this handy device, and if you want to use this instead of scissors, you can. I only have one, so each table is going to have to share. But you can use that if you would like. Most of you should know how to use it. You just line it up so that the line is in the middle, run it straight across, line it up again, run it straight across, and it will give you your strips. For the ends, I wouldn't use this. I would just take my scissors and cut off each side. So then you end up with a piece of paper that looks like this. What you're going to do is take your pencil. You're going to set it down on your table with the white side up, like this, and using your pencil to roll it. So that it ends up like this. You're going to use your tape again, and I like to put a piece about 3 different places. I like to use small pieces, but you can use big ones if you like. I will put one at the top, just wrap it around. You might have to readjust. It kind of wants to come undone. Maybe you want to work with a partner for this to have an extra set of hands, and you and your partner work together to do 12 of them. Again, you need 6 because we're making 6 flowers for our bouquet. Okay, so now that I have my mine finished. There's one. Pull it out, okay? Now what you're going to do is take your scissors, stick it in the yellow end and cut about a centimeter down and make, I don't know, 5-6 cuts so that it looks like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bend back each cut to open it up so that it looks like the top of the flower. Now if you notice mine's white, if you want it to be yellow like the outside is, how you can do that is before you cut out, if you flip your page over, and you can see where it's yellow at the top. If you color this yellow, then when you cut and open it up, the top will be yellow. It's really difficult to try to color it at this point, so if you want to do it, you have to do it before you start cutting them and color the back of the paper. So you're going to go through and make 6 of these. So at this point, you'll have 6 different ones like this. Oh, and I forgot to mention, getting these like this is just rolling your pencil back a little bit, pull it out, give it a pinch. Okay, that'll give that nice curl right there. Okay, if you end up with one on the inside, like this one, that's okay, it can just be straight. It kind of fills in nicely. After you have your 6 and 6, you're just going to take it and slide it through. Remember, it's important for this bottom hole to be about the size of a pencil because we're rolling it around the pencil. It should squeeze down through there pretty nicely till you get to about there. Okay? I drew the line so that you'll see if you pull it too far, that yellow is going to pop out. So you want to make sure that yellow is covered up. And you can kind of push it up through so it's pretty close to the top so you can see it. After that, it's just taking another small piece of tape. Remember to share the tape, everybody's going to need it at the table. Taking another small piece of tape and placing it right here and just wrapped it around. And that's it. So you're doing 6 of those. After that, a bouquet wouldn't be complete without something to wrap it in. So we're going to take this poem that you have, the Mother's Day poem, and what you do is you kind of set it at a diagonal, and I'm going to roll it in on itself. Now if you do it nicely, you can roll it so that this bottom line here ends up right underneath the forever. See how I can still see the forever? And then you're just going to take this one you're going to use slightly longer piece of tape. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's about 2 inches long. And I'm going to just run it the length of that to hold it. And this way you can read the whole poem. Well, your mom can read the whole poem. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your flowers and kind of place them in the inside. Mine's falling down because I only have 2, but you can get the idea there. Once you have 6, it will be full. If you want them to stay and you want like this so that it doesn't fall down, what you can do is you can take the bottom, take a piece of tape, stick it on there, set it down at the height that you want it, and tape it to the back of the paper. This is really good for the back couple pieces. It's going to hold it up a little bit more so that it's holding up instead of falling down like this one. So if you want your flowers to stay up, and you can adjust it and kind of play around to make it look nice. If you finish this, you can have free time or help someone else, or you can always make more than 6. All right, have fun and good luck.